So in client attraction, we're really dealing with three issues. But we're going to move on to the first one soon, but not immediately, because it's actually the least difficult of all three. So one is opportunity, right? Where are they? What are the sources of clients? How can we get to them? Access and clarity about who we ought to go after that we should be matching ourselves up with, because your client that's best for you is probably not the client that's best for me, vice versa. Okay? So opportunity is one set of issues. Methodology is the second set of issues. How do we position ourselves? Then how do we market to these people ourselves? How do we actually sell to them once we've got a situation with them? And what we've been talking about all morning, how do we manage them once we get them? The third thing then is really ideology. Right? And that's the least concrete, practical thing we can touch. And yet it has as much to do about our success in getting clients as really anything. So there is the belief system you have about yourself, right? And that gets into what am I worth? What should I be getting paid? How adept am I? How skilled am I? How ready am I? How qualified am I? That belief system. Then there's a belief system about clients. Okay? Are they all cheap? Are they all dumb? Are they difficult to get? But the belief system we have about clients. There's the belief system we have about the business in general. And there's a belief system everybody has about money. Okay? The latter, by the way, which we'll talk about a little bit tonight in a bonus session, most people's beliefs about money are unhelpful rather than helpful, because most of them have been taught to you and implanted in you by people who don't have a good relationship with money themselves. And so you got what you get, right? So all of these are important. So if you look at page 102, here's one of the biggies. How dare you consult, write copy for clients who are a lot more successful than you are. Right? So, like one of my very good clients, been with them for many years, almost since the beginning. So Greg Renker and Bill Guthrie at Guthrie Renker, the company does about $1.8 billion a year. Not even as a couple, divided. They each have a lot more money than I got. Right? They build an enormously successful company. So how dare I tell them what to do and take money from them? Right? So this is really in the way of a lot of people. So first, you never want to underestimate the stupidity of the successful. Okay? So one of the richest clients I have, last year, twice at my house, he walked through the front door. Okay? So he walked through the screen door once and ripped the whole screen out of it. And in the winter, he walked through the plexiglass and knocked all the glass out of the door. Okay? I mean, he's just easily distracted. Okay? The secret reason why there aren't more rich people is because poor people think there's something special about rich people that they don't have. If you took all the poor people and had them go spend a week with rich people, there'd be more rich people, because they'd walk out of the room at the end of the week saying, I can't even believe these people are as dumb as they are. Okay? We got a guy right now to track. You'll probably meet him. His nickname is Frog. Big, heavy-set guy. So Frog, I know he didn't get through high school. I don't even know if he got through junior high school. And Frog doesn't make much money, and Frog's pretty simple. Okay? However, Frog's smarter than some of my clients. Now, the main reason why Frog doesn't have a lot of money, there's two reasons. One, he doesn't care. But beyond that, he thinks there's something just unique about rich people, some gene they have that he doesn't have. He has no idea they're as dumb as they are. If he knew, he might do something about it. So you don't want to underestimate the stupidity of the successful. They're not as bright as everybody thinks they are, not even close. Secondly, there's an absence of specialized knowledge and marketing knowledge. To be fair, nobody's good at everything. Okay? So again, the CEO of Weight Watchers, I'm sure, is very good at being a CEO, but he doesn't know how to get a fat person to a meeting. Okay? So specialized knowledge is really the issue here. So if we jump for a second, so here's page 104. So presidents are dependent on people who aren't presidents to become presidents. Okay? So what Carvel and Rove, one's the satanic opposite of the other politically, so what Carvel and Rove know how to do is direct marketing. They understand demographics, they understand lists, they understand direct mail, they understand how to do direct marketing. The presidents that they made possible probably can't even spell direct marketing. Right? So who's more valuable to who? Right? There's a guy by the name of Ken Cragen. If you don't know him, Ken Cragen had a big career as a talent manager. And neither Kenny Rogers nor the Smothers Brothers would exist without Ken Cragen. My guess is, certainly Kenny made more money than Cragen did, and my guess is the Smothers Brothers made more money. So Donald Trump, I assure you he's richer than Burnett or his chief negotiator and lawyer, George Ross. But he ain't possible without George Ross. George has negotiated, done all the contract work, closed every deal from beginning to now. You see him a little bit now because he's on the Celebrity Apprentice every once in a while. But generally speaking, he's invisible. Right? But he's pretty important. So here's this list. So Arthur Knight is the guy that keeps my collector cars running. Right? I'm worth a lot more than Arthur. Right? But I pay him what he demands because I can't. Ignition key radio. That's the extent of my automotive knowledge. Okay? And I'm now up to 4 cars, 3 of which are old. So I need this guy. Jim Welch, he works for us at the track, but he's also a carpenter, handyman, whatever. So he has a key to my house, and he makes the house work. Because I don't know how to do that either. So if something goes wrong, I call him and he comes over, but mostly he prevents anything from going wrong. So he comes in, he changes light bulbs, he takes the lint out of the dryer, he tightens the hinges, he puts the patio furniture away in the fall, gets it out in the spring, does the deck. I pay him whatever he asks. Right? In his case, he refuses to itemize the bill. Every year he just gives me a slip of paper with a number written on it. Right? He goes and buys stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't care. Because what am I going to do without the guy? Right? I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I have no earthly idea how to get lint out of the dryer, nor incidentally do I care to know.